Hello teachers and educators. How would you like a 21st century tool in your classroom that engages your students and interacts with your lesson plans as well? This is the Smartboard. It projects your computer screen onto this screen. As well as the capabilities of your computer are brought to this board too. It's a touch screen, so anything your computer can do, you can do with the Smartboard. As well, the Smartboard has intuitive tools that enable you to highlight what it is that you're trying to say at that time. And that's why I think that the Smartboard should be incorporated in all of classrooms from elementary to college and beyond. There's 3 points in the short time that we have today that I would like to bring up, and those are the ease of information manipulation while engaged with the class is point number 1. The second point is the interactive nature of the Smartboard's tools and the Smartboard's ability to save lessons for future use by the educators or their students. So bringing information up and being able to interact with that easily. I've got an example right here of a work of art. So if we wanted to point out to the students something about this art, well, first of all, not only is it's brought up in a life-size image so the whole class can see it easily, but then you can point out to students whatever you like very easily. For example. And of course there's other things you can do. You can bring up information that you might want to point out, such as this survey on Smartboards. This was done by the Tucson School District, and basically they gave Smartboards to all the English and math teachers in the high schools, and they did a survey after that to see if they wanted to incorporate them in all the other classes as well as the other junior high schools. And what they found out is that they increase the student engagement, it improves student behavior during class, improved overall student learning, proved successful in a variety of different subjects, and overall it appeared that implementing Smartboards in high school classrooms has been an effective technological tool for increasing overall student engagement. And you are able, here's the graphs that come with the report, which, like I say, you can bring up this kind of information and show this to the class where it's all big enough for everyone to see. You know, here they're showing some of the results of what they've done. Student learning was up 55%. They were engaged in class 58% more. You can point out to them the credibility of the websites. This was written by Jennifer Langdon Pollock, who's the research project manager, who works at the Office of Accountability and Research. So it's just a fantastic piece of 21st century, and also there are the saving capabilities of this Smartboard are nice too. For instance, by tapping one of these icons here, you are able to, like this presentation, have had recorded the entire thing, all the screens that I brought up and all the markings on the board and all the talking I've done will have all been recorded. You have in a file on a computer so that students in the future would be able to bring that information up. Probably not wanting to see this presentation, but other ones would be, if they needed to learn something, didn't catch it the first time, or they can watch it as many times until they understand the information. And in conclusion, I'd like to say that the capabilities of the Smartboard, those being the computer screen projection, the interaction via touchscreen, the marking and the saving, those 21st century tools are a monumental step forward in the technique of teaching, the information access and the presentation. And I believe the Smartboard should be used everywhere there's a classroom, and I think it help educators inspire, motivate, and engage students most effectively. Thank you. Are there any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the Smartboard hard to set up?
No. The Smartboard is basically a plug-and-play piece of technology that does have a projector that is preferably ceiling mounted, but after you get the projector mounted, it's plug and play and off you go. Any other questions?
Okay. You say that I can save lessons I've created. Are there saved lessons available to educators on the internet?
There are very many lessons on the internet. There are a variety of lessons that educators have made and saved and made available to everyone. So just about everything you can think of teaching out there, they have made lessons pre-made that you can bring up, modify, and use on your own. I'd like to answer more questions, but I don't have any time, so thank you very much.